I would say Kurt Cobain from Nirvana. I think I was like 12, and I thought it would be cool to have a guitar and act crazy on stage. And I felt the music that he was making was just really for a generation, and it spoke to people as if they knew him and they knew why he was writing that song because they completely related. I love that feeling because it almost makes everyone feel connected and like you're not alone. And so that really inspired me to want to do that along with bands like Depeche Mode. I remember I was like 4 or 5 years old and I was listening to this album Violator, and I thought that was so cool, like all these weird sounds in a somewhat pop format because it's like catchy and people really dug it at the time. I thought that would be interesting to blend that with something like Nirvana that's energetic and then also have some electronic feel to our music. Yeah.
What's
What
that?
about you?
What about me? Nah, you know, I wish I could tell you where I got all into everything I do. I really don't know, man. I mean, I felt like I've always just gone with the flow of things in life in general. And I mean, I had a saxophone one day before I was in the band. I'm like, oh hey, I play the sax. Like, you want to jam out? Like, yeah, sure. To be honest, I never really took music seriously until I started playing with them. And more, it's just like, oh, maybe you could play the synthesizer. It's like, all right, cool, just jumping on it. The guitar I always did kind of play on and off, and I don't know. I mean, they were just things that just kind of came about my way. And as I got deeper and deeper into it, I was like, man, like I love this, like being able to express through. I mean, I love visual art and doing that too, but there's something about music that I don't know. I can't explain, and I can say that one of the first bands that did inspire me greatly was probably the Chameleons. I heard them like when I was going to college, and it was the first time that I heard a band speaking about things that I wasn't familiar with. Let's just say like the soul or like just dreams, like stuff like that. And it just opened up my mind to what music can be. And so, I mean, it's a long list of where it all started. But again, just diving deeper and deeper into it, it's just like, man, I don't know. It's just my curiosity just has me willing to explore almost anything. And dancing, I mean, fuck, it's just when you just feel it, I can't help it.
You were born dancing.
Fuck. My dad says I used to dance like MJ.
Yeah, we have these studio parties here whenever we want to celebrate like someone's joined the band, like when Amber joined the band, as well as we were recording this album back in 2013, preparing for that, and we had just a bunch of friends and some bands play. So it's always special to play in this place because we practice here, the music comes up in here, and to just have everyone, yeah, just be in here with us. It always seems like a party that goes until like 6 in the morning or something and starts like 8.
Yeah, who knows
the night
what
before.
shenanigans.
But I really dig the Echo. We've never played there, but for me that would be like a dream to be on that stage and just play for whoever's there to watch us. I really dig Rafa's.
Rafa's is fun, yeah.
That place
Yeah.
always has good vibes. We met you there. Great pleasure, and yeah, those are my favorite places.
Yeah, I
LA.
mean, I would definitely agree. Other places, you know what? I feel like the Tribal Cafe was definitely like a home in a way. We've played at different places throughout, and each place has its own great unique thing. But if I may, for me that's where it kind of started. It's like, oh shit, like we were kind of getting the hang of it to play live, and then for that reason, I always hold the Tribal Cafe in a special place, I guess, right here. But definitely, yeah, man. I mean, everywhere we go, from the people that we meet to every place is unique.
Yeah,
Special.
I feel like we would probably play almost anywhere because it's always a new experience. There's always someone there. I think once we played behind a building in an alley for like this art show because we were too loud. They're like, you guys can't play in here.
Oh yeah.
So we ended up playing outside, and there was people there, and we were kind of like, I wonder if people are gonna trip out because at that time we didn't have a drummer, right? So it was just like this crazy
shit.
sound with no beat, and we were just like maniacs jumping up and down.
Throwing chairs.
Yeah, and I remember someone came up to you, was it?
And what?
And said that was like one of the greatest things they've
Oh.
seen or something. So yeah, I think we'll play anywhere. I think it'd be cool to play in a church, at a school as well, like an
Band in
auditorium.
church, yes.
That'd be pretty tight.
And definitely playing at a. I mean, I always thought like the California Science Center, maybe underneath this kind of piece of architecture with like installations of like globes hanging. I don't know. I think it'd be really, really great to play like in settings that you wouldn't normally see a band. So again, like the idea of like playing anywhere, enjoying anywhere, and just trying to see like where can we play, like just almost in a surreal setting. Have people like, what the fuck is going on? So,
The desert is pretty cool. Yeah.
the fucking moon, man. Anyway.
The songs, I would say it's definitely a group collaboration. We try to get everyone's input. I would say it stems from either Jonathan or myself, where we come up with a riff or the structure or a melody, something, and we just develop it from there. Yeah, that's my response. What's yours?
Yeah, same thing. I mean, it stems from a riff, and then again, like you said, exactly right after, like it just in the end, it is a collaborative effort. It's interesting because for an album that we didn't release called Snow, there were 12 songs, and I'll say the majority of them you did write kind of like the basic structure, and there were lyrics applied to that, which if you want to share it right after this. But it's interesting because these new group of songs that we have that we're gonna release right now as a self-titled album, maybe, there are no lyrics, and so I don't know. It for me at least, I think it kind of left it open to maybe just the feeling of how the groove was with the current members that we had, and I don't know, just exploring, because the music's I think that's what it is. It's kind of like an exploration of our current thoughts, moods, emotions, and of course we have topics that I think we really want to like implement too, as far as like maybe freedom, the freedom of thought. You could even say social political issues. There's so many things that can be applied to music. So I think we've probably touched on a million different things in the past, and I mean it's only gonna keep growing. So, but did you want to talk about Snow? And then, because there were a lot of songs like Try to Imagine. I mean, that's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I think just the beauty of life and being aware of the world around us. I mean, yeah, that's right now. I guess it's really hard to think about it because we've been playing our new material since when was it?
Like September?
September.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started really focusing on that without any sort of lyrics. So once we have a singer, which we're looking for, we'll see if what type of material is developed from that. It's really hard to say, at least for me speaking right now.
Yeah. But I think again it would be nice to kind of dive deep into everything again, dreams, fucking. It sounds cheesy, but maybe even world issues, things that I think we've talked about, maybe that people can relate to, but maybe also even having like, let's say, mind expanding things too, from like I don't know, fucking atoms, neutrons, fucking the Higgs boson theories, all this crazy shit. So again, just as the music is very, very open-ended and open for exploration, I think the topics and the subjects behind it will be too.